Now I'm going to prepare for you a Parmesan and egg souffle made with rooster potatoes. First, you need to bake a rooster potato and pass it through a ricer to get the lovely creamy white flesh. Next, you need to poach some eggs. 4 eggs, lightly poached and still runny in the middle. Next step, you need to make a roux, and that's going to bind the souffle together and give it a lovely richness. A generous amount of butter. Once the butter has melted, add the flour and cook it off to make a blonde roux. So no colour, but the flour must be cooked off. We're basically making a very thick bechamel. So once it's cooked off and melted and nice and bubbly and you can smell that lovely butter, you add the milk and whisk it in so there's no lumps, and bring it back up to a boil. And you can see it thickening up straight away. So there we have it, our very thick bechamel. So now to this we add the flesh of the rooster potato, a generous amount of salt and pepper. So that's all mixed in. We've got the beautiful mashed potato, the white sauce or bechamel, salt and pepper, and it makes this rather gloopy looking mix. But once we fold in all the egg whites, it's going to make a fantastic light creamy souffle. So you need to butter your ramekins or your little molds. They have to be big enough so as you can put the egg inside, and they've got to be quite generously buttered because otherwise it will stick. Sprinkle some Parmesan, grated Parmesan, all around the mold like so. So we've got the egg whites here, and I'm going to use an electric whisk to whisk them up. There we go, lovely and firm. We take some of the egg whites first, about a quarter of the egg whites. Beat that into the potato mix. And you have to be quite vigorous and quick and energetic. Don't be afraid about overbeating at this stage. You need to just loosen it up like so. Next step is putting all of the egg whites in and mixing in gently. Fold in like so until it's lovely and smooth. And now put our poached eggs into the little ramekin dishes and fill the ramekin dishes up with this mixture, potato souffle. Fill them up to the brim. Finish them off with a little bit of cheese on top. Onto a tray and into an oven at 200 degrees C, and it should take about 10 minutes to cook. Souffles look ready. Yes. Oh. They look absolutely beautiful and smell divine. Now you can't wait. These have to be served immediately. Here we go. Let's get some of the egg as well at the bottom. You can taste the Parmesan, it's lovely and cheesy. The egg just adds richness to it. The baked Albert Bartlett Rooster potato for this dish just adds sweetness and texture. It is divine. Really, really great. Oh.